Hello guys, so today I'm going to show you how you can configure CORS in your Spring Boot application with the front end. So in my case that is React, but you can apply the same knowledge to other combination. For example, Spring Boot and Angular or Vue. So let me show you the error. So if I reload this page, so this is a page that requires a login, and you see that the network page showed a 401 error, but the Axios error doesn't have a status code. So let me show you my front end code. So this is my front end code, and my idea was if there's an error, then I would and I checked the status code here for one. By the way, let me increase the font size a bit. Editor font. So if the response here, oh sorry, actually this one. So if the error response is for one, then I log something and remove the access token from local storage and redirect to login. But you see that in the Axios error, there's no response and there's no status code. So many people ask on GitHub and other forums, and I also tried to find the answer, but didn't find any. So first thing I thought this is a strange and Axios error, but it turns out because that's something related to CORS that is on my server. So let me show you how to fix this. So this is my backend. Let me increase the font size again. Okay, so this is the backend. So let me show you. If I reload the page, there's nothing happen. And if I am to send an option request to this URL, for example, I would definitely get a 401. So you may know that before sending an actual request to the server, then the browser would send an option request options to the server to check if the subsequent request is allowed or the origins is allowed. So if I send an option here with the verbose option turned on, uh, sorry, probably this one option, then I see that the option request return a 401. So normally we would want to allow options to be allowed on our server, and the actual request, a get, a post, a put, and other methods would require authentication. So how would you do that with Spring Boot? So here in my application, I first need to create a filter. So it is quite simple, and I will explain it to you here. So it is a filter and it's a component. So this is for convenient, and Spring will create a bean, of course, filter for me. And the thing is, for every request, I'm going to add these headers. So allow the methods is here. These are the methods you need to allow. And you can also configure the allow headers. So authorization, content type, those are the things my application use, and this is one of the most important thing. So for convenient, I would put a star here, but on production you would want to put the URL of your front-end application. So for example, my application front-end is running here, so I would want to put this instead of a star. So the star is the way to say that allow every origin to access this, but I think this is more secure, so you can definitely put this as a value, like value here. Yep, and you can put the value right here, allow origins, something like that, and you can definitely put a default value here. So this is 5173, something like that. And if so, and of course I will have it checked. If the method is options, then I will return a status 200. So this is not done. We're not done yet. So before this, before you can run your app, you would need to go to your security configuration. So I'm on Spring Boot 3 here. So normally you have filter chains like this, and you need to add the filter, add the CORS filter here. So the one I just created here, auto wide as a bin, and then configure here, add the filter, this filter before the bearer token authentication. So to make sure this will run before the bearer token filter. So if you make it run after this, then the bearer token would check the token and see that the token is not valid. In case of your token is expired, then you will get an error. So probably these are the things, everything we need to do. So let me restart the app. And let's try with the terminal. So let's try running the request again. So hopefully this time we have it for 200, and of course it's 200, and we have the allow origins is here. So this is my front end origin, and these are the allow methods. So let's try this in the browser. So let's see, let me reload the page, and you see that I was redirected to the login page as I expect. So let me comment this part instead. I go back to this page so you can see the, oh sorry, actually it is here. So you can see the error message, this one. And you see that now we have Axios and the status code for one here. And actually it is in the response section, not the error section. So now I get the response and get the status for one right here. So that is it. That is how you can configure CORS on your Spring Boot backend, and how you can check for the status code on your front end. So hopefully the video is helpful if you are finding a solution for issues that you thought to be Axios, but actually it was something else. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.